That's right. The Quad Foreign Ministers meeting got concluded this morning, and in fact there was a joint statement by all foreign ministers of US, India, Japan and Australia. In fact, the US Secretary of State Marco Rubio said that Quad should be more about action than just dialogue. He also announced the launch of Quad Critical Minerals Framework that he said is going to allow economic policy tools to strengthen supply chains, strengthen mining and processing of critical minerals and rare earths. He also announced the launch of Quad Indo-Pacific Energy Security Initiative, keeping in mind the energy security needs of these countries. And he also said that the US is deeply committed to the Quad and that Quad countries will be partnering on issues of port infrastructure. In fact, he also announced the launch of the Indo-Pacific Maritime Surveillance Initiative. This is to ensure and share information sharing. He also focused on maritime security, and he said that it should not be impeded given that 60% of global trade passes through the Indo-Pacific. And he, of course, did mention about how it is important for Quad countries to partner on Quad infrastructure for port capacity issues. In fact, the External Affairs Minister, Dr. Jaishankar, spoke about how there should be no tolerance for terrorism. He also once again reiterated the importance of a free and open Indo-Pacific. He focused on economic activity, energy, trade, maritime commerce. He said that these were the discussions that the foreign ministers had during the Quad meeting, and he said that nations have the right to defend themselves. Then Australian Foreign Minister Penny Wong stated that there is an impact on energy security. She did mention about the closure of the Strait of Hormuz, but said that it's important to recognize the importance of maintaining freedom of navigation and strategic stability. The Japanese Foreign Minister Toshi Motegi stated and expressed deep concerns over export restrictions of critical minerals, and he said that stability should be brought to the Middle East. And of course, critical minerals, remember, is something that all foreign ministers focused on, given the fact that there was weaponization of critical minerals, given that there were export restrictions on critical minerals and rare earths by China last year. So, of course, a bunch of very key developments, an important announcement of some of the key initiatives as far as the Quad is concerned.